In today's video, I'll be going over 7 looting tips to help you guys get better when gathering your weapons and healables at the start of a Fortnite game. What's up guys, my name is Games and welcome back to the channel. As I said in the intro, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 7 looting tips to help you guys get better at gathering your weapons and consumables in Fortnite. Before I begin, I'd just like to say, if you're new around here and you want to learn how to get better at Fortnite, see some other funny Fortnite stuff, then be sure to lock in your support by subscribing to the channel down below, and to never miss an upload, turn on them notifications. If this video helps you out, then be sure to leave a like, as it really does help me out to see whether you guys like this type of content. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the video. And if you have a friend who also wants to get better at Fortnite, then share this video with that friend, or maybe even a group if you all want to master the art of looting efficiently on Fortnite. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, the first tip we have is do not land on the top of houses. Now, most people when they drop Retail Row, Pleasant Park, Tilted, whatever, they typically go for the top of the house. In a place like Tilted Towers, however, that's kind of an exception. This is more so just to like houses and stuff, so like with your Pleasant Park and Greasy Grove and Retail Row, so just like the regular houses, because landing on roofs, people typically land for the roof rather than downstairs because they think there's gonna be a chest in there, and in some scenarios you'll get in there and you'll find a chest and you'll get an AR, you'll get whatever, yeah. But the thing is, if you land at the bottom, what lands on the floor in houses? Shotguns. And what is the weapon you want to be using at the start of a game? A shotgun. So don't land on the top of houses, because unless you get lucky and manage to get a double barrel or a heavy, but those are very rare and have very high rarities and very low drop rates, so it's pretty unlikely that you're going to open a chest first thing and get a double barrel shotgun. But if you do, then that's cool and you got lucky. But if you don't, then the person downstairs might already have a white tack and they might be able to destroy you with your white when you're just sat there with your white AR. You see what I'm trying to say? Shotguns don't spawn in chests very often, and when they do you get lucky, but 9 times out of 10 they don't. So land on the floor, because that is when you're most typically going to find shotguns. Number 2, when finding a grenade or a healing item you don't want, use it or throw it off the map so other people can't use it against you. So say you're carrying 10 impulses, you're carrying your med kits and your weapons, you've got a SCAR, rocket launcher, sniper, you've got a great loadout, you know what you're doing, and you know that you are about to get that dub. If you find some, like, say you open up a chest, right, you get clingers, but then you're like, I don't want them, I've already got 10 impulses. So actually, can you even stack 10 impulses? I don't think you can stack 8 though. So you've got 8 impulses and you're like, I don't want these clingers because these impulses are going to help me out more. So yeah, I don't want these clingers, I'm just going to leave them on the floor. But the thing is, if you leave them on the floor, that opens people's eyes to be able to see those clingers and use them on you. So if you find clingers or something that you don't want, use it. Like if you find a chug jug in your own 75 shield, use it, because you'll regret it if you don't, because if someone uses it against you, uses your power against you, and then kills you, it will not look very good. So whenever you find a healable consumable, whatever that you don't want, use it. And if you have max health or you just don't really care, then just throw it off the map, because you don't want other people using that when you could avoid that happening. Number 3, harvest furniture inside of houses for easy resources. Now in this gameplay right now you can actually see me doing it a bit, and that's because they mine almost instantly and you can get a bunch of mats from it. I've been using this tip for months and it really has paid off in those early game build battles. So if you want some easy resources at the start of the game, then make sure to mine the materials inside of houses, because I've been using that tip for a while. I've never seen anyone else like talk about this tip. I feel like it's a pretty underrated one. So if you guys have already seen that tip, then whatever. But if you haven't, there you go. It's a really good tip to use, and I would definitely recommend it. Next, we have try to grab a gun while defenseless instead of pickaxing people. Now, a bunch of people, when they land at a place and they don't get a gun, they try to pickaxe a person. However, whilst you're trying to pickaxe a person who's trying to grab a gun, they could grab one and kill you. But if you're smart, then you can stop pickaxing them and go try to find a gun and then kill them. If you're just sat there swinging your pickaxe at them, it's very unlikely for you to be able to kill them, because while you're sat there swinging your pickaxe, they're going to be sat there looking for a gun, and then they're going to kill you. So yeah, make sure that you don't just sit there and pickaxe people. Next, be careful not to accidentally break chests. This one is very self-explanatory. It's only going to take me like 10 seconds to say, but a lot of people do that when they're mining into roofs and stuff. So don't be that guy. Use pyramids to successfully and quietly get through windows of bigger buildings. If you're in Tilted Towers and you're trying to get through a building really easily, use a pyramid because it can actually make it easier for you to slip through that window and get in really easily. I wish I had some footage for this, but I don't. That's kind of annoying. But I think you guys get what I mean. When you're at a window and you can't get through, place down a pyramid so that you can easily slip through it. It really does help out. Number 6, don't carry 2 of the same weapons. I see so many noobs carrying like 2 ARs, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You only need 1. So if you're carrying 2 ARs of different rarities, or anything of different rarities, it doesn't matter. Only carry 1. Anyway, as I say, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Let's try to shoot for 10 likes, that'd be awesome. Subscribe if you're new and share this video with your friends. I'm sure they will love it. Anyway, peace out.